Donald Trump today defended the comedian who called Puerto Rico a, quote, island of garbage at his Madison Square Garden rally.
They took out this gorgeous, unbelievable, patriotic evening, and they sort of stained it a little bit by a comedian that I have no idea who he is. He's a man that was put there by very good people and well-meaning people. He mentioned Puerto Rico, and they made it like a big deal.
Trump also claimed he, quote, saved Puerto Rico from the worst hurricanes. As you may remember, Trump helped by tossing paper towels to storm survivors. Trump has faced widespread backlash for his comments about Puerto Rico, but he's continued to gain support among Hispanic voters. An Economist YouGov poll that ended after the Madison Square Garden rally shows Vice President Harris leading Trump by 12 points among Latinos, less than half the advantage she had in September. Joining me now is actor and activist Wilson Cruz, who is of Puerto Rican descent. He's also the board chair of GLSEN and has been rallying support for the Harris-Walz ticket in Pennsylvania, which has a large Puerto Rican population. Wilson, as always, thank you for coming to the Saturday show. Before I ask you the question, let's listen to Jennifer Lopez, who campaigned on behalf of the vice president on Thursday in Las Vegas, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Sounds good.
It wasn't just Puerto Ricans that were offended that day, okay? It was every Latino in this country. It was humanity and anyone of decent character. I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional, but you know what? You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. Our pain matters. We matter.
Wilson, floor is yours.
You know, I watched that clip from Jennifer Lopez last night, and it's really about the fact that this is personal for all of us, right? Those of us who came here or were born here in the United States were armed by our parents with the respect for the island and for the dignity of the people. We were taught from an early age to be proud of the place that we come from, of its history, to understand all of which we have overcome. You know, we're kind of America's Cinderella story. And we were kind of like the stepchild that wasn't quite a state and suffered some indignities. But it turns out we were Cinderella. We were the fairest of them all. And we have gained notorieship around the world, notoriety around the world for our beauty, for the island's beauty, for our people's beauty, for the art and the love that we spread throughout the world, the gold medals that we win, you know, the U.S. Open, I mean, the tennis championships that we win. You know, the artists that have come from our island. And so when you insult Puerto Rico, you insult our intelligence, because we know that it's not a pile of garbage. We know it is the star of the Caribbean.
So Wilson, you are there on the ground in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, we're running out of time, but what are you hearing on the ground? And did that island of garbage comment from that Trump rally, has it broken through?
Yes, I'll tell you this. I was here last week, right here in Yohanny Cepeda's office, who's a state rep here in Pennsylvania. And, you know, people had mixed feelings when I was here last week, but it's very clear that this community is very focused on what has happened in the last week and the true colors of the Trump campaign and the people who were on that stage that night. So they are insulted, and you know we know the truth when we see it. And when you treat people with disrespect, we know that they're not on our side and they're not here to work to benefit our lives. We see a president in Kamala Harris who's speaking to our issues, help us with our child care, for helping us take care of our parents, helping us get a down payment on a house of $25,000, a child tax credit that will help us raise our kids. You know, I think about my niece who's 18 years old and has less rights over her own body than her mother and her grandmother. I want a president who addresses that and makes it safe for her to make decisions over her own body. So we're very, very clear about what the stakes are and who is on our side and who isn't.
And on Tuesday night, we will find out what the American people have to say. Wilson Cruz coming to us from the battleground Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Thank you very much for coming back to the Saturday show.
Get out and vote.